Hey there, welcome back to Move Mountains Pilates and your 21-day Pilates challenge. Now, if I'm counting the days right, I forget what number you're on, but I think you're on day one of your last week, whatever days that is. I think the 14th? Day 14 maybe? Anyways, huge accomplishment. 2 weeks down, 1 week to go. You're doing incredible. Keep up the awesome momentum. And if you haven't already subscribed to the channel, I would so appreciate it. Become part of our little Move Mountains Pilates community and give this video a like, comment, share it to a friend who could use some Pilates in their life too. And we'll get into the workout today. Today, it's 23 minutes of quads. That sounds terrible. It went by fast, so don't worry, but quads. It's good for us. It's gonna make you work hard. It's gonna get your heart rate up without you jumping around and doing crazy things like that. So get yourself ready for a doozy. Starting on hands and knees, no props needed. So starting down here in a shell stretch, maybe you rest your forehead on the floor. Take a couple of deep breaths. Feel your back expand on those inhales. Deflate on the exhale. One more breath here. And then I want you to reach as far forwards in that shell as you can. Get yourself really long. Then you're gonna flow forward. So shoulders go over your wrists. You open up all the way into an extension, and then press away, stick your bum up, and then sit it down. Round your back as you flow forwards, lengthen into that back extension, squeeze the glutes and push the floor away, and then stick the tail out, almost arching as you sit back. So it's like you're going through your cow or your cat shape as you shift forwards. Find that awesome back extension, and then go through your cow shape as you shift back. We'll do that a few more times, mobilizing your spine, but also opening up through your quads and through your hip flexors. Today's all about those quads, so let's get them going here. And it doesn't matter exactly how this looks as long as it feels good. So once you kind of get the hang of it, start to really let it feel natural and fluid. It's okay if your back extension is not very big. Do what feels good. We'll do one more. And then let's go right onto hands and knees. Spread those fingers wide. You can do this from your elbows if needed. Toes are tucked. We're starting with some knee hovers. Set the shoulders, brace your core, exhale, hover. Inhale, hold. Exhale, lower. Inhale, reset. Exhale, hover. Inhale, stay. Exhale, lower. Keep going just like that. Keeping your shoulders set wide away from the ears. And just hovering an inch. First couple might have felt pretty easy, but hopefully by now you're building up some heat through your quads. 3, 2, last one. And then we're going up it there again, and we're holding it. Little pulse. Go almost to the floor, but not quite. Make it small. Keep the hips pretty low. Tiny pulses. For another 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Take a second. I feel like the burn in the thighs always gets there really quick, and that's why I don't love working my quads. But it's good for us, so we're gonna do it anyways. All right, now we hover the knees. We step one leg out. We step the second leg out, you're in your full plank. First knee comes back in, second knee follows. Keep going, out, out, full plank. In, 4-point kneeling. Out, out, in. Keeping hips low. I think we did this on our stability day last week with the toning ball or the weight on your low back. Imagine you have that here now. Stay low with it. Okay, now lead with your other leg. If you have no idea what one that just was, that's okay. Just keep going. It doesn't make the biggest difference. Make sure you're keeping knees low, especially as you step in. And we have another 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Take your stretch. It would not be quad day if we didn't do crouching tiger. So we're getting back up into that full plank. Bend your knees and shift back. Keep those knees hovered low off the floor. And then shoot yourself forwards, full plank. Keep those hips low, keep your knees low as you shift back. It doesn't matter how far you go. You will burn those thighs though. Let's go 4 more. You've got this. You're stronger than you think. 3, 2. One more time. And then take your stretch. Awesome work. Let's go onto our bellies and we'll do our big swans there as a way to open up our quads. Elbows are bent by your sides, pretty close to your waist, but down on the floor, about mat width apart. Let's lengthen up, shoulders slide away from the ears, and you can go up as high as feels good. Inhale, stay, exhale, control it down. Inhale, reset. Exhale, shoulder blades glide down away from your ears, shoulders stay wide. Relying on your glutes and your back muscles to get you up instead of on your hands. Remember, it's not about pushing up. It's about pulling. Just 2 more. One more. And then another shell stretch. Then let's go up tall kneeling. And you'll reach your arms forwards. We're gonna hinge. Lean back, coming from the knees. As you come up, you can lift your arms. As you hinge back, arms reach down, shoulder height. We did this the other day in our total body workout. Same thing here. Your goal is to hold yourself in one long line from your head to your knees the whole time. I do not care how far back you go. Instead, keep your core connected. Keep the glutes squeezing because those will help it to be quad focused. As soon as you lose your alignment, that's where the work changes. And if this doesn't feel good on your knees, that's okay. You don't have to do it. You could do anything else instead. Just do something. We'll go for another 3 like that. 2. Last one, maybe you can go slightly further, maybe. Okay, give that a second. For your next one, let's go into a twist. We'll take a little quad intermission. You're tall, arms reach, and then let's open wide to the side, return through center. Exhale, open, inhale, close. Reaching forwards through that front arm, creating that oppositional feeling. Spreading the arms apart and getting deep into obliques. Can you keep your hips square to the wall ahead? Watch that hips don't turn with you. Think about pressing that hip you're twisting towards forwards more to prevent it from rolling back. Four more of those. Growing taller and taller. Finding that work in your obliques. One more, or until you're even. And then we're combining that with your hinge. Be sure that you're not twisting your hips again. Hips stay pointed forwards. Let's start here with arms straight up, and then you'll just spread your arms open wide as you twist, also hinging. So hinge back, twist open, come back up, change sides. Make it smaller, at least to start, then maybe you build up some more range of motion. And if that's too much, go back to just the simple hinge, or maybe only the twist. Let's go 5, 4, picking up your energy to come tall each time, using those hands to reach up. 1 more per side. Last one. Okay, shake it out. Shoulders are heating up too. And then, starting tall kneeling again, we have kneeling squats. Hinge, and then come up. Whatever you want to do with your arms, it doesn't matter. If you are tired of being on your knees, just do regular squats standing. We'll just do a few more like this. This is just your warm-up, this movement here. This one with this hinge forwards, yeah, quads are working, but so are glutes and hamstrings. And they might work more. So let's finish off this one, and then we'll make it more quad focused. To make it more quad focused, we need to stay more upright. So as you bend at your hips, keep your torso tall. Let yourself travel back with your hips. Ooh, and you'll feel a good burn. And then you come straight back up. So you're staying tall and vertical, shoulders stay stacked over top of your hips. Your whole body goes back in space. You'll feel those quads heat up. It's okay if it's small. I'm going all the way down, but it's okay if you're only going halfway. You'll feel the burn regardless, so just listen to your body, listen to what your joints are telling you you're capable of today. And through this, even if it's a smaller action, you will start to improve your mobility. Going through these end ranges of your joints. It's active mobility we're doing here. Yeah, we're doing it for the sake of the quad burn, but we have that added benefit of working your mobility in your joints. So be patient with yourself. It's okay if it's not a big range yet. You're working on it. We have 2 more. And you're not gonna like the last thing. I'm not gonna like it, so I know you won't either. We're gonna hold our hips back, still upright, and we're gonna pulse. So, let your shoulders travel back with you, hold it, and pulse. Try to stay a little bit off of your heels. Try to stay really tall, like there's a string pulling your head to the sky. You've got this, easy peasy. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. No more of those. Okay, before we get up, take 1 foot forwards, kneeling, lunge position, tuck the tail. And just by tucking your tail, you should feel a quad stretch. That's all it takes. I do not want you pressing hips forwards. I want you staying with your hip over top of your knee, just doing that tuck of your tail. Take a big breath. And then change sides. Tuck that tail. We'll stretch this out more after we're done our workout, but we still have a couple more things to do. Take a big breath. And then this kind of leads us into where we're going. We're doing an up, up, down, down sort of thing. So we're from our knees. We're gonna step right foot forwards, then the left foot forwards. You're low in a squat. Put your right knee back down, put your left knee back down. So right leg, left leg, right leg, left leg. Up, up, down, down. But the whole time, can you stay low? If there was a ceiling right above your head, try not to bump your head on it. Try to stay super low. Core is tight to help you stay stable in that low position. 2 more like that. And then we lead with the other leg. Left leg, left, right. Try to stay low. Is it the same on this side or is it different? Again, you're working your mobility by staying low, building strength in the bottom of our ranges. 3, you can do this. 2, 1, you're gonna hate me. We have pulses. Step your left foot forwards, leave it forwards. Hover your back knee, pulse low into that lunge. I hate me too. 10, try to come more upright. Oh my God, that hurts. 5, 4, 3, 2, get down. Woo, that sucked. But we did it together and we have another side. Let's get it over with. Hover up and pulse. Can you bring yourself more upright? 10, 9, 5, 3, 2, 1, stand up. Legs should feel pretty jello-y right about now. We're almost done. Not quite though. We got to do some regular squats. So set up your feet a little wider than hip width. Take a breath, maybe a sip of water, and we're getting back into it. Inhale, squat down, exhale, rise up. Trying to stay pretty upright. You will naturally hinge to go down, that's okay. How low can you go? If you want, you can work on your deep squat mobility, going down all the way. I think that's what I'm gonna work on here. Pressing equally through both legs to get up each time. 5 more. 3, 2, last one, and of course we've got pulses. Let's get down and stay there and pulse. Get it over with. Hold a height that you feel good maintaining. 10, 9, 8, 3, 2, and 1. Stand up. Great job. Shake that out. Whew. Okay, now let's try feet together. Squat, but stay upright. And then come back up. So a very small range for me. My hips and shoulders are stacked. Shoulders stacked over hips. Try to reach your knees forwards. Bend deep through your ankles. Just 3. Again, really awesome mobility work. You might not feel like you're doing a ton here, especially after what we just did, but you're getting deep into your knee and ankle mobility, especially those ankles, keeping heels down here the whole time. Now we hold it down and we pulse, go deeper and deeper. Think about pulsing down. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Okay, now back into some lunges. Let's do right foot forwards, left foot back. 90-90 lunges. Try to tap your back knee down, rise all the way up. Bending both legs, lengthening both legs. Again, try to stay upright. Equal weight between your feet. Watch that you're not leaning forwards into the front leg today. 5, 4, 3, 2, We're holding our last one at the bottom. Stay low, reach your arms. Take the right elbow, drive it to the side. Inhale, reach it forwards. Keep twisting to the right. If that feels too wobbly, just hold it instead. Try to stay low. 4 more. 3. Can you go lower? 2. Last one. Stand up. Oh my gosh. Almost done. Let's do the second side and then let's call it a day. How about that? Almost there. Let's do this. Left foot forwards, right foot back. Rise down. Lengthen up. Still getting that feeling of growing tall as you go down. That will help to keep you upright. That's why I said rise down. We've got 4 more. 3, 2. This time we hold it. Arms are reaching, take that left elbow, twist towards it. Inhale, return through center. Slow and steady. Staying tall. We've got 4 more. Definitely more wobbly on this side, but that's okay. Grow lower, last 2. 1 more time, and then we're just gonna put that knee down. Woo! You did that. Now we get to stretch. Remember that nice quad stretch earlier? We're all ready to go for that. Just come up tall. Hip is stacked over top of that right knee. All you're gonna do is tuck the tail, squeeze that right glute. Thinking about reaching your bum down to the floor, reaching forwards out of your front knee. Slow down your breaths. Maybe lift your right arm and side bend away from that right hip. Only if it feels good and you feel stable enough. 1 more breath. And then let's switch sides. Just tuck that tail. Root your tailbone down. Reach forwards out of that front knee. Cardio was work today as well. That's what happens when you do such dynamic moves with big muscle groups like the quads. You don't need to run around to get into your cardio. Left arm lifts, you side bend. One more breath. And then make your way up to standing. You'll want to stand near a wall or something. Old school style quad stretch. Grab your foot, pull that foot back towards your bum, squeeze that glute. So I don't want you out here. I want your hip forward, squeeze the bum cheek, and then maybe you pull the knee back. Big stretch there. And if you can't grab your ankle, no worries. You can either stay on the floor and do what we just did, or you could always grab a band, something like that for your ankle to hold on to. 1 more breath, and then switch legs. Press your hip forwards as you pull your knee back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And we're done. A quick one, but a feisty one. My thighs feel like jello. Hopefully yours do too. We made some great progress today. Again, congrats on getting into the 3rd week of your challenge. You are incredible. I'm so proud of you. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and I will see you again tomorrow. Bye.